This is where I've been staying a lot during my instructor development course or program, IDP. The place is called Sandalwood. They are very close. Beautiful setup, self-catering. They are very close to La Lucia Mall. In fact, they are about 50 meters from La Lucia Mall. I even have a private little veranda. There are some monkeys that visit every day, so we keep the stuff closed. But yeah, there's La Lucia Mall. It's literally a 5 minutes walk from there, so if you want to go and buy groceries and stuff, it's ideal location. Self-catering in La Lucia, called Sandalwood. Okay, so here we are taking off from King Shaka International. It's quite a scenic takeoff. Can't remember which runway we were on. I think 06. We were flying with a Boeing 737. The flight wasn't very full and it was a quiet day at the airport. I think everybody was afraid of driving and whatever, with all the possibilities of protests about immigration and so on. But yeah, quite a peaceful flight. I had nobody next to me, so no long deep conversations with chemical engineers or anything, but I just decided to film the flight. Not all people get a chance to do flying, and they maybe don't even know what you see and what things look like and so on, and I thought it would be interesting just to record the whole flight or main parts of the flight. So yeah, just enjoy. Always something interesting to see. That really changes your perspective when you are up in the air and you're looking down at the world and everything seems so small and insignificant, and you can also see how things slot together on a bigger scale. You know, we get so sucked into our reality and our little world. Then if you are I don't know, 30,000 feet up, it looks very different. You can imagine the perspective guys have from the International Space Station. But I love flying. I've always loved flying.
Starting with 5 rows way to row seats to disembark. For your own safety, please keep the seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop in the parking bay and the captain has switched off the seatbelt signs. Before disembarking, kindly ensure that you have all of your personal belongings like wallets, IDs, mobile phones, and glasses. Please be careful with your overhead bins as some of your luggage may move during the flight. If you've placed your luggage into the overhead bins and it is not directly above you, please wait in your seat until you can get to it. Children traveling alone and passengers needing assistance are requested to remain seated until all other passengers have disembarked to after the guide come and assist you. At Flight Cafe, on-time departure is very important to us, and we kindly ask you to assist the pilots with tidying the aircraft by simply crossing your seatbelts once you get up. Please also leave any leftover catering items and newspapers on your seats for the crew to collect. Before disembarking, we kindly ask that you return any infant or extended seatbelts to the crew. We do realize that you had a choice of several airlines for this flight, and we would like to thank you for making Flight Cafe your airline of choice. It was a great pleasure having you on board with us today, and we hope to see you on board one of our flights again soon. Your mobile devices may now be switched to normal mode. Please remember that all airports are non-smoking, and as such, you are not permitted to smoke unless you are within a designated smoking area. This includes the smoking of e-cigarettes and vaping devices. Once again, please remember that we will be disembarking the aircraft 5 rows at a time, starting with 5 rows in the front and 5 rows in the back, moving towards your closest exit. Please remain seated until instructed by one of our flight attendants to get up and disembark. Kindly also take note that any sky-checked baggage or any baggage that was removed from the cabin before departure can be collected as you disembark the aircraft at the bottom of the front step. Have a wonderful day further. Stay safe. Thank you and goodbye.
Taxi. Mr. Baldwin. Landy. Hello.